Is your relationship on the struggle bus? Are you not sure if your relationship can be saved or not? Well, keep watching because we're going to dive in and take a look at the four horsemen of relationship and how those can end or determine if a relationship survives or not. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Francesca and I'm a love, dating, and relationships coach. And today I want to share my thoughts and perspectives on Dr. John Gottman's The Four Horsemen of Relationship. And so these refer to what he has narrowed down in his work and his research for negative behavior indicators as to whether a relationship is going to end or not. So he has defined them as criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. And I think he's pretty spot on. I agree that once those behaviors start in a relationship, they can snowball and eventually lead to the death of a relationship. Now, I always look at what's underneath. So to me, in my work, I view behaviors as an end product. There's something before the behavior. And I know you're thinking, what? Are you a doctor? What do you know? I'm glad you asked. Whilst I'm not a doctor, I do have a master's degree and too many certifications to list offhand right now. And I have been working with people for about 25 years. And so in working with thousands of people for the past 25 years and seeing repeated patterns and all my studies and my experience, I have realized, as I said previously, that the behavior is the end product. And while you can modify behavior, if you don't get to the root of that and what is behind that, the behavior is never going to change, or it's not going to be a sustained change. So while Dr. Gottman has the four horsemen, I'm going to call these the four foals. Get it? Foals, baby horse. I know this is why you watch. You're so welcome. So these four foals, I also have a groovy acronym because I do like a good acronym. They help you remember things. So I call it DIMM. Is your relationship DIMM? DIMM. And so the four foals, in my opinion, are disrespect, indifference, mistrust, and miscommunication. So if your relationship has these qualities then lead to those actions, those behaviors of the four horsemen. So if there is disrespect, either you towards your partner towards you, that is then acted out in criticism, right? The indifference then gets acted out through the stonewalling. The mistrust goes. So do you see what I'm saying? So behind those behaviors, there are the qualities. So if you can get to those qualities first, if you can name those qualities first, you can shift that, look at any patterns that you may have or your partner may have around relationship, within relationship, and shift those before it even gets to the behavior. Or if you're starting to notice a new behavior, a not so fun, one of those negative behaviors, you can stop, be like, ooh, this is new. So what's really going on here? And then look at the quality, what is underneath that. So a foal is a lot easier to catch, corral than a horse, right? So once again, I agree for the most part with Dr. Gottman, but I see another layer to it. like I said, if you can get to those qualities and get those lined up, cleared, whatever, figure those out first, it never then grows, snowballs into these negative behaviors, right? So I'll say that one more time. DIMM, so you can think, is my relationship DIMM? So is there disrespect? Is there indifference? Is there mistrust? Is there miscommunication? And hopefully you don't have any of those. Or maybe in the past, if you're not in a relationship now, you can think back to a previous relationship and see where maybe those qualities came up, which then led to those negative behaviors, which then snowball, which then you couldn't save the relationship, or like, it's not even worth saving. You know, there's just so much miscommunication. We're never going to be on the same page. So hopefully you have learned from those experiences. I always say that relationships don't work out for a reason. And when you learn from it, if you've learned the lesson, you don't ever have to repeat that again. So I hope that this was insightful and that you enjoyed this video and it brought a little new light of awareness into your relationship, or maybe into past relationships. A little light bulb went off and you're like, I didn't realize that there was mistrust or there was indifference. Indifference. Indifference is a lot, perhaps uglier, for lack of a better word, than some people think it is, because then it starts to breed other things, right? So give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time one of my videos gets uploaded, goes live, and share with your friends if you feel so called to do so. I am deeply appreciative of all of that. And I'm also going to leave some info on a 3-session series that I am offering, the Beloved Attraction series. So if you are looking to call in the juicy, appropriate partner for you, give it a look, send me a message. More than happy to meet and discuss. All right. So have a beautiful, beautiful day. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.